We're having like a bit of a golden age of television right now. There's television is simultaneously as great as it's ever been, and also as horrible as it's ever been. There's no middle ground. It's either things are of an amazing level of quality, the shows on AMC, something like Louis, like all that sort of stuff, or it's this awful fake reality stuff that it bums me out that people are watching. All the Real Housewives stuff, like all this stuff that's just produced to within an inch of its life. It's not really real. And the appeal of it is watching people be horrible to each other,
right.
You know? And that makes me sad. That when I think about it, it genuinely makes me sad that there's not just that there's an audience for it, but that they're saying, let's make more of these because we know there's an audience for it.
Right.
It's like, isn't one of those enough? Do you have to
and
make 5 of them? Yeah, and it's cheap,
yeah.
and you know, it's cheap in every sense. I think a show like Mad Men is as good as TV gets because it's, and I recently rewatched all of them from the beginning. It's an entertaining show. It's well written. It's well acted. And it's stuff that you can think about after you've watched it. You know, it has big themes that you can discuss. My wife and I talk about it after we watch the show. We talk about it. What do you think he meant when he said that? What do you think that was about? And it's fun to do that, you know, and it's something that causes you to think about big issues in life, you know, just day-to-day life. And it's like a common thing that people like to tag a show like Mad Men with is like, at the end of the day, it's just a soap opera. And I say, no, I don't think that it is. I don't think Mad Men is ever soapy. I don't think it's ever exploitative of its characters or what they go through. I think it's a profoundly interesting and well-crafted piece of television. And it's better than any. I think it's better than any movie I've seen in the last 3 years.
It's human, character-driven drama.
Yeah. It's really thoughtful and well done, you
right.
know, and it respects its audience.
And what about the other side? What is the pinnacle of the other side of the spectrum
Just
for you?
I think it's all the Real Housewives shows. I think it really is anything where people are just being awful monsters, and that's being celebrated, and the idea that that's a fun thing to watch is just gross to me. You know, I don't see what the fun is.
Right.
I don't see what the fun is. You know that it's fake. You know that people have been, you know, the producers are trying to make this happen. They're trying to make conflict happen. You know, that's what these shows are all about. And I think, why? Why do we want to see that? You know, I don't have a stomach for that sort of thing anymore.
Right.
And maybe that's a thing for younger people. When there's people, I'm in my 40s, and when there's people in my age that swear by those shows, I think, what's wrong with you? Oh, it's a guilty pleasure. Maybe more guilty than pleasure. Maybe feel guiltier about it.